And we're going to jump outside, show you the Beltway at Bel Air. Take a look at this traffic here. And you know, it's something that you want to get used to because according to AAA, you can expect this heavy traffic along the Beltway until Tuesday. Every single evening. AAA actually saying that we can expect a 60% increase on the roadways since this time last year. Now, we know that 9 out of 10 travelers are expected to travel to their destination this Memorial Day weekend, possibly by car.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea to make sure your vehicle is ready, especially if it's been sitting idle, you haven't been using it. Consumer reporter Heather Sullivan is live tonight with some smart sense to get your car ready. Heather.
Yeah, so one of the first things you want to do is take a look at your tire tread. Make sure that it's not wearing down, that you don't have any nails or screws stuck in there. Then you want to go ahead and take your tire pressure. You can just get a simple gauge like this. Oh, I did it right that time. And they'll give you that number, that reading, to make sure that you have the proper amount of pressure in there. That'll not only help keep you safe, but it'll improve your gas mileage.
It's always important to have the right tire pressure. A tire with less air can always restrict the movement of the vehicle, and that increases the gas mileage as well.
Jason Shastri at Mr. Transmission Milex in Stafford says drivers are getting their cars road trip ready. He says check all the fluids, not just the oil. Check the transmission, power steering, and brake fluids, as well as the coolant, so the car doesn't overheat.
There's pre-mixed coolants and there's concentrated. So again, you want to make sure you're using the right kind of coolant for the vehicle as well.
Most car batteries last 4 to 5 years. You can test it to make sure it's still good and look to see if it's corroded.
You don't want it to have any oxidation on the terminals. Oxidation again causes a lot of loss of power to the battery, and it limits the lifespan of the battery.
Change the air filter every year or 15,000 miles.
So you want to make sure that the air filter is clean. If it's not clean, you can always try cleaning it. If it's still dirty, we recommend replacing it.
And remember, when you load a vehicle with several people and luggage, the weight strains the suspension system, the springs, the shock absorbers, and struts. If they're worn out, it reduces driver control. And make sure the brakes are working well.
A lot of times when you're driving your car and when you press on the brakes and you feel like a jerk or a noise, you're having some uneven pads, or the rotors on your vehicle is bad.
And one last thing that's really helpful is get any excess junk out of your trunk. That extra weight will actually decrease your fuel efficiency. So get that extra weight out of there that you don't need. Be a much smoother trip. With Sullivan Smart Sense and live in Sugar Land, Heather Sullivan, Fox 26 News.